Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Apple, Spotify, or Google, please leave a 5-star rating and review. All right, we got some breaking news. It's being reported by CoinDesk that Kraken has agreed to shut down their crypto staking service in a SEC settlement. This is according to a source. So it's not 100% verified, but I think it's close to being verified because we saw rumblings about this and rumors about this from Bloomberg. And then yesterday, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong tweeted out he's hearing that the SEC would like to get rid of crypto staking in the US for retail customers. So this is not good. And as we discussed in yesterday's podcast, this is the draconian overreach by Gary Gensler and the SEC to try to slow and stifle crypto, not to kill it. And, I told you that my thesis is the likes of Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan, these folks don't like that people are taking their capital out of the banks and sending it to crypto and earning higher yield, whether it be from borrowing or lending or even just staking. Now, I think they're completely off base here, the SEC, that staking is a security. That is asinine because staking is you participating on the network and earning rewards for staking, right? It's not borrowing or it's not lending and whatever it is. And that's a whole other conversation. So here's the headline. Kraken agreed to shutter crypto staking operations to settle SEC charges. The SEC is meeting in a closed-door session on Thursday. So, of course, talking about today. And let me give you some more details about this closed-door meeting. The SEC will discuss and vote on the settlement during a closed-door commissioner meeting on Thursday afternoon, and an announcement may come later in the day, the industry source told CoinDesk. A second source anticipates an announcement around 4 p.m. New York time. So we're probably going to hear something in another hour and a half or so. Kraken offers a number of services under its staking umbrella, including a crypto lending product offering up to 24% yield. This is also expected to shut down under the settlement, the source said. Kraken's staking service itself offered a 20% APY, promising to send customers staking rewards twice per week, according to its website. Bloomberg reported that Kraken was close to a settlement with the SEC over offering unregistered securities on Wednesday. And here, let me jump ahead. SEC Chair Gary Gensler has previously said he believed that staking through intermediaries like Kraken may meet the requirements of the Howey test, a decades-old Supreme case, commonly used as one measure of whether something is a security or not under U.S. laws. So this is not good, my friends. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't stake and earn on your own. So here, the CEO of OKX Exchange, he retweeted Brian Armstrong yesterday. He tweeted out, even if crypto platforms are banned, people can still use self-custody wallets to access all stacking projects or staking projects and so forth. Regulations can ban a company, but cannot ban a technology. He's absolutely right. And what's going to happen here, people are going to move to more of the self-hosted wallets, but also, a lot of capital and people looking to stake, they're going to move it overseas to other exchanges overseas and other things, services overseas. So this is hurting American innovation, hurting American retail investors, and it's pathetic. The SEC needs to be brought under control here, and Congress needs to act. We need regulations. We need to have clear guidance. This is a big disaster here for crypto staking in the United States, because as you can imagine, what are other exchanges going to do? They don't want to get a penalty. They're businesses, right? They don't want to get fined. So we could see other exchanges start to shut down their crypto staking services. We'll see what Coinbase does. They are the largest crypto exchange in the US. Let's see what they do, because this will be telling. Will they fight or will they give in? And we need all these exchanges to come together and fight. I tweeted out or just earlier today, here's an idea. All U.S. crypto exchanges and platforms should sue the SEC for clarity. They would have a strong case given the Ethereum non-security declaration by Hinman and Clayton, and then backtracking by Gary Gensler, not to mention regulation by enforcement. So if the industry and these crypto exchanges and platforms and businesses were to come together, they would have a good chance. divided, they won't have a chance. But if they come together, that's going to make Gary Gensler look very bad. The problem is, how do we get all these exchanges and platforms together, right? It has to be a group effort, or it's not going to work. If one-off exchanges try to fight the SEC, it's not going to work. The SEC has a lot of money and resources, but if the entire industry comes together, that will be unprecedented. It will create a lot of media hype, which we know Gary doesn't like, because Gary tries to change the narrative, right? Just look at what he did with Kim Kardashian and so forth. He knows about the PR play. He knows about the narrative, and not enough. I think media scrutiny has been over Gary's miss of Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX, not to mention Celsius and other crypto collapses, which happened under Gary's watch. So not good news here, my friends. Let's see what happens. We're going to get more details probably in just over an hour or so, and what that settlement is. But it looks like Kraken is giving in here. I wish they weren't. Because they could have partnered with other exchanges to fight back, but I understand they're a business as well, and they probably just want to keep doing business because they have people working for them, they have jobs, they have to make revenue and so forth. So this is a situation we're in, and this is why we have to keep fighting. Contact your representatives, make content, call out the SEC on their hypocrisy, draconian acts and rules and regulations and so forth. We need Congress to act, guys. Just like we did with the infrastructure bill, we got to drum up a lot of noise here. So I'm asking you, even if you're not a content creator, go out and tweet, go out and make videos, write blog posts. You got to do it. You got to contact your representatives, right? Do what you got to do, guys, because they're trying to take the ability from you to be able to earn in any way. And it's a clear pushback from the incumbents. It is clear as day. This is not the SEC just saying, oh, yes, you say crypto, it's a security. That's bullshit. And there's been a lot of literature and studies done showing that that's not the case. They just don't want you to be able to earn, especially when it's outpacing and outdoing the traditional savings accounts from these big incumbent banks. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Share this news, this video, the podcast. Spread the news, get people to start contacting the representatives. This is not good. And I'll talk to you all later.